Are you thinking about moving into a community with an HOA? They promise well-maintained properties and amazing amenities, but at what cost? Did you know that 30% of Georgia homeowners live under HOA rules? And while some really love it, some others feel trapped by rising fees and power-hungry boards. In today's video, we're gonna break down the real pros and cons of living in an HOA community here in Georgia, and if it's even worth it.
This town, we represent, we've always worn our crown.
Georgia's Homeowners Association are rapidly increasing, with 2.3 million people across the state living in HOA communities. They are designed to keep neighborhoods looking sharp and property values high. But are the benefits really worth all the restrictions? Let's start with the pros. One of the biggest pros of living in an HOA is property value maintenance. HOAs across the board ensure that homes meet certain standards, and that could lead to your property value staying steady or even increase. In fact, studies have shown that homes in HOA communities often sell for up to 4% more than non-HOA homes. And that's a lot. If you think about a $300,000 home, that is $12,000 more in an HOA community than non-HOA homes. Homeowners actually often appreciate those rules because they stop neighbors from neglecting their properties and keep the whole neighborhood looking at its best. Secondly, most HOAs offer shared amenities such as pools, gyms, clubhouses, or parks. These are not only convenient for the residents, but also give the residents opportunities for community building. For the fraction of the cost of building, maintaining your own pool or gym, you get premium amenities. And that's one reason why a lot of Georgia families decide to move into an HOA. But keep in mind, that is not all HOAs. Some of the HOAs, especially here in Middle Georgia, do not have anything other than the cost of maintaining the common area. HOAs also help resolve disputes between neighbors. Whether it's a parking thing or a noise complaint, HOAs actually should be the median between neighbors in resolving the issue. And I know that is not always happening, and I personally haven't seen that happen in my neighborhood where we do have an HOA. But if you have had that happen, where the HOA stepped in a dispute between neighbors, let me know in the comments below. Now for the downside. HOA fees here in Georgia can range anywhere from $200 to $300 per month on average, or even much higher depending on the community that you're looking into. And once you actually moved into those communities, those fees can increase without much warning. Also, there are communities that have way lower cost of HOAs. The HOA I am part of, or I live in, is $360 a year. So that's a little bit less than $30 a month. Nevertheless, in some cases, homeowners just feel like they're paying for amenities that they don't even use at all. Restrictive rules can be suffocating. You want to paint your front door a certain color or want to install a basketball hoop for your kids, you might need permission from the HOA board. And if they don't like your idea, they either reject it, or if you put the basketball hoop up anyways, you might receive a fine from the board. And these restrictive rules make some homeowners feel like they lost their freedom on personalizing their own property that they paid so much money for. And finally, HOAs here in the state of Georgia have serious legal power. If you don't pay your dues, they could put a lien on your house or even initiate a foreclosure. This is one of the most controversial aspects of HOA communities. They wield enormous influence over homeowners, and some homeowners feel like the power is easily abused. Georgia recently changed some laws when it comes to HOAs, which I made a video about, and you can watch that after this video. You know exactly what changes were implemented and how it affects people living in an HOA. So is an HOA right for you? It depends. If you value a well-maintained community and don't have an issue following the rules, it might be perfect. But if you're worried about high fees or losing control over your own home, you might want to think twice. HOAs in Georgia are here to stay, and while they offer some benefits, the downsides are very real. So now it's your turn. Are you for or against HOAs? Let me know in the comments below. I deal with HOAs all the time. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Middle Georgia area, and if you're looking to buy or sell your home, my contact information is in the description below. Don't forget to smash that like button, make it explode, share it with your friends that want to know more about HOAs, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.